I'm going to be making celeriac soup, so I've got a celeriac, potato, onion. You can also add garlic if you want. I've got a leek. You need a little bit of butter for sautéing the vegetables, and then some stock. I quite like using bouillon, but you can use a stock cube. I like using this because it actually does say 4 teaspoons to make a litre of stock. But I find it quite salty, as I do some of the other vegetable stock cubes, so you can put in as much as you want. So I only put 2 teaspoons of this in, so it is quite economical. So I've chopped my onion here, sliced the leeks, chopped my potato and celeriac. I've decided just to use one potato at the moment because I didn't realise how big it was, so I've got just one large potato in there. I've mixed 2 teaspoons of the bouillon with hot water to make up half a litre of liquid at the moment, and then that will cook quicker in a smaller amount of water, and then you can top it up to decide on what consistency you like it. Some people like soup a lot thicker than others, and I do sometimes add a little bit of milk as well, so it makes it a bit. So I put some butter and a little bit of oil in here, and I'm just going to saute everything off now. So I've got the onions going in first, and popping those in to saute them a little bit. I'm now going to add my leeks. Make sure you haven't got it up too high and it burns. Just wanted to sort of saute these off a little bit. Okay, so they've been going for a while. I think the sort of more technical term is sweating the vegetables off. I actually prefer to say saute sounds. Okay, I'm popping my celeriac in. Just giving that a mix round. Let's get coat it with oil and butter. Just going to sort of soften it very slightly. And lastly, I'm just going to pop the potato in here. As I said, you can add a little bit of garlic if you want, some fresh thyme or dried herbs is really nice. I tend to look at seasoning mine at the end because you don't want to add too much salt in here. Maybe add a little bit of pepper. I'm just going to add the bouillon now and the stock. That'll just cover it, as you can see. And then I'm going to bring that not right to the boil, but heat it up a little bit. And then I'm going to put the lid on and let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes, or until the potatoes and celeriac are soft. So I'm just going to check vegetables in here, and if they're soft to touch with a knife, then it's all good to go. I think they seem pretty good now. I did take a little bit of the celeriac off as well. So in another pot I've got over here, just a little bit here, boiling away, and I'm going to puree that with a little bit of creme fraiche or maybe cream to have with the roast dinner. I'm going to blitz it up with this. If you don't have one of these, it is a really good investment. If not, I guess you could mash it and have it quite chunky, but I like my soups really smooth, so it is a really good investment. So as you can see, it's quite thick consistency here. So I've got I'm going to add a little bit of milk to make it a bit creamier. Obviously you don't have to do that. You can just add a little bit more water until you've got the consistency you want. So that looks pretty good for consistency. And I'm going to check it for seasoning, see if I need to add any salt or pepper to it. And then I'm going to freeze some and then reheat the other up to have for supper tonight.